Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to put together a super easy Christmas tumbler. This one was so much fun to put together and I really hope that you enjoy the video. If you do, make sure you hit that thumbs up button down below. You guys know the drill. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below as well. I upload brand new Tumbler tutorials every Tuesday and Saturday. So if you don't want to miss any of those new videos that are coming, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I'll have a list of all the products I'm using in this video linked down below in the description box. I've also got links to all of my social media pages if you'd like to follow along with me anywhere else. I also have links to my Facebook group, Made by MANIANDMAL Makers Community, as well as my exclusive mentorship group, MBMM Elite. If you'd like to join the Elite fam, you can sign up via the link down below in the description box. I go live every single week in that exclusive Facebook group. I do exclusive tutorials every month. I give out SVG files every month. We do cup swaps, Zoom little parties and things like that every now and then. And it's above all just an amazing, wonderful, supportive group of people. I cannot say enough about the amazing people that are in the group. It is my favorite place to be on the internet. So again, if you want to join the Elite fam, you can sign up at madebymanianmal.com/MBMM Elite. I look forward to having you. Okay, I think that's it. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's go. We are going to jump right in with a 30-ounce skinny straight tumbler from Craft Haven. I base painted this with slate gray from Flippin' Awesome Paints. So now we're going to go in to apply our glitter. I am using the epoxy method to apply my glitter. This is a very chunky cut that we're going to use. So I'm using the epoxy method with the hopes that a little bit of that glitter will kind of soak into the epoxy just a tiny bit, which will help it lie flat and make things easier for us down the road. So instead of the normal like 2 to 3 milliliters of epoxy for the epoxy method, I applied about 5 to 7 milliliters because the glitter we're using, which is Diamond Skye from Create by Firefly. I do have a discount code with Create by Firefly, by the way. It's Valerie15 for 15% off your order. This glitter is a little bit of a kind of like a harder mix. It's not as soft and fluffy as some other mixes. So I wanted to add a little bit more epoxy so that it would help that glitter just kind of seep in there a little bit and lie flat. Again, if you don't do that, it will be a pokey, pointy mess after you apply your epoxy. So after I had the Diamond Skye laid down, I went in with Holli M, which as you guys know, has skyrocketed to the top of my favorites list. I'm just going to cover the entire cup with that right over Diamond Skye to fill in any gaps or empty spaces that we might have on the cup. So now that I've got all my glitter applied, right after applying the glitter, I'm going to roll my cup up in my scrapbook paper again to help that glitter lie as flat as possible. I'm going to do this twice, so I'm doing it now right after applying the glitter, and then I'm going to let the epoxy and everything sit and dry for a few hours before I go in and do this again. So after my second round of smooshing my glitter down, I'm going to seal my glitter using the Crystalac glitter glue, of course. And as I'm brushing the glitter glue onto my cup, I'm using my brush to kind of just push that glitter down even further. If there are any, bits or whatever that's standing up on the cup still, I'm going to try to push those down as I brush the glitter glue onto the cup. So I let the glitter glue dry for at least 2 hours, and then I added 3 coats of epoxy to my tumbler. I did 3 coats of the KS Resin Liquidy Split Ultra UV epoxy, and now I'm ready to add my transparent vinyl on top. So this is a pattern from Peachy Olive Glitters. It's black and white trees. It's a semi-transparent, so it's clear, but the black trees will show up on your background. So I'm just going to cut my vinyl down to size, and then I'm also going to trim out from there any of the trees that are cut off. I only want full trees on my tumbler because this will help camouflage the seams. It'll make everything look very seamless and fluid. So I'm going to do that from all 4 sides of the vinyl, and then we'll be left with only full trees. So I cut away about 2 inches of the backing, I'd say, and I'm gonna lay that down on my cup, wrap it around to make sure everything lines up, and you can see it makes it look like a perfectly seamless pattern, which is exactly what I want. Then I'm gonna use my vinyl scraping tool to slowly push the backing away and push the vinyl onto my cup. One thing to note here is that you do not want to put your clear vinyl over a sanded surface. You want a shiny epoxy surface. So if you do any sanding, do a thin coat of epoxy over your glitter again so that you have a shiny surface underneath, because if you don't, all of that dullness will not shine up after you put epoxy over your vinyl. So make sure you're applying this to a shiny surface only. Now it's time to apply our decal to our tumbler. This decal says "'Tis the season." I created this SVG, so it is available on my website, madebyManiandMal.com, under digital downloads. You can purchase the file. So I made this file without an offset, and then I decided I wanted to add the offset for this particular design because I want it to really pop off the background. So I cut the offset out of this beautiful blue chrome vinyl from Tech Craft, and then the white that we're going to put on top is from Create by Firefly. It's not available on the site right now, but it should be soon. Any glitter white vinyl that you have is totally fine. This does have a little bit of a sheen to it. It's really, really pretty. So I applied the offset to my tumbler, and now with this white glitter vinyl, I'm going to reverse weed it, but I'm also going to cut it into tiny little pieces. This particular vinyl is thick. I definitely should have cut it with way more pressure than I did. So if you're going to use this type of vinyl, definitely use more pressure. It will be a whole lot easier to weed. So I'm going to reverse weed it by putting my transfer tape on the design first, and then pulling the backing away, and then weeding out all of the excess. And you can see I'm just kind of going in with my tweezers with these tinier pieces, and then I'll apply the rest of the decal with my transfer tape just like normal. I did do some weeding of these decals once they were already on the tumbler. Be warned, there are a lot of little fine pieces in this SVG, so you can print it out as a water slide if you want and have all of the detail without all of this weeding, or you can use a vinyl that's really easy to weed, like the chrome vinyl or the textured metallic vinyl is always really easy to weed. So that's what I would recommend if you want to use this SVG file. For the more intricate little dots in this SVG file that didn't cut out of this white glitter vinyl, I'm just going to use a white paint pen and fill in those dots just as you can see there. I added these dots into the file so that they would kind of look like little snow flurries falling down. Of course, you can just remove them from the file if you purchase this one and you don't want it. So anyway, I added one coat of epoxy to the tumbler. It definitely needs probably 1 or 2 more coats to finish off, but here is the final result. I really, really love how this turned out. I know it's only November 1st, you guys, but I am full-fledged Christmas mode. I want to put my Christmas tree up immediately. I might do that very soon. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, love you. Bye.